Once, there was a glorious kingdom established among the heavens. From that kingdom came a crowned heir, tasked with seeking out the Genesis Pearl from the kingdom of darkness. The first crowned heir began her journey of seeking the pearl. But she was deceived, and the memory of her noble origins faded. She now believed that she was the queen of the kingdom of darkness. But take heart. A second crowned heir had already taken up the path where the first had stumbled. This is the story of your journey, of your tale to be told.
Today's recommendation is the steak.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
The neighboring nation of Liyue has the most prosperous commercial port in all of Tibet. It's been getting quite busy recently.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near
The
Wolfendom.
neighboring nation of Liyue has the most prosperous commercial port in all of Tibet.
Oh, it's you, cutie. To what do I owe the honor of your visit? Are you here to peruse the library? Or perhaps you're here to visit a certain someone? As considerate as ever, I see. Alas, what rotten luck. You just so happen to have caught me in the middle of some important work. I'll have to treat you to afternoon tea some other time.
Wait, you're actually busy? With work? That's not a sight you see every day.
You're right. The last time I was this consumed with research must have been way back at the academia. I haven't done this much thinking for a long time. It's rather exhausting. If you're that interested, why don't you join in on the fun? What do you say? Want to help me relive my days as a scholar?
It's not polite to pawn off your work on other people, you know.
Is that a no, then? It will be quite the rare opportunity to work together, and you would, of course, be generously... As you probably know, the Knights of Favonius have long conducted research on alchemy. But most of that research has been carried out in a laboratory setting. The public's knowledge of alchemy is quite minimal. Which means that up to this point, most of our research and discoveries have remained quite distant from people's daily lives. We've put a lot of mora into the research, but have very little to show for our efforts. Noting this disconnect, Jean decided to start an initiative where we'd share the fruits of our labor with the people. For now, that means introducing them to several different kinds of alchemical potions. As it happens, I already have some experience with this work. Even though I usually work at the library, I have lent my support in the past to the management of the Knight's potion supply. Potioneering was also one of my academic specializations back in the day, so Jean thought I was the best person for the job. But to create potions practical enough to support the daily needs of the people, a lot of adjustments had to be made to the ingredients we use, and the overall alchemical process also needed to be simplified. All in all, what started as a relatively simple
So, are you asking us to help you with your research? 'Cause, you're not exactly talking to two alchemy experts.
No worries. I've already thought of the perfect job for you two. Alchemical practices are becoming more and more advanced, but there's still a... But if we want to conduct... So, I thought the best way to do that...
Oh, it's like killing...
Well, of course. When I was at the... I'm sure my...
Yeah, you make it sound nice and all, but Paimon still thinks you're just looking for a way to pawn off your work.
I knew I could count on you. When all our work is done, I will personally see to it that you're generously rewarded. All of the initial preparations have been made, so let's head to the shop. We'll finish our discussion after we get there. This is the shop.
Wow, looks like you've made a lot of preparations already. Did you do this all by yourself?
It was a group effort. A whole bunch of Jeans, and the logistics company is handling the provision of all future... Now with your help, it's like an additional weight has been lifted off. The Knights have been busy spreading the word about our shop over the past few days. So, we should be ready to open once we've Okay, let's not keep everyone waiting then. Why don't you take... All you need to do... Ooh, looks like you finished your potion. Now, all we need to do is put it on display for sale.
Looks like we're done with all the prep work. Why don't we take a short break over there while we wait for customers to arrive?
Oh, seems like everything is going well. You've already sold your first batch of potions. Not a bad... As for what potion... That means staying up to date on the latest...
That sounds kinda hard.
Don't worry. I already took it upon myself to compile all the latest... What do you think? Have any ideas on the kinds of potions? Go ahead and try to cultivate some using different herbs in the brewing process. All right, cutie. Why don't you get started? Seems like you've gotten the hang of the cultivation side of things. Ah, I should probably mention, a knight from the logistics company has arrived. She'll be... And after that, it'll be your time to shine.
Yeah, shouldn't it be our time to shine?
My role? Naturally, it was to ensure my cuties had all... Okay, I'll be rooting for you. Good luck.
Paimon knew that...
Greetings, Honorary Knight. Greetings, Paimon. My name is Raida. I'm a knight from the logistics company. It's such an honor to meet the famous traveler and her loyal attendant.
Wow, Paimon's fame is really spreading across the land! One small correction though. Paimon's her companion, not her attendant.
My apologies. I guess I got a bit carried away after hearing all about your exploits. It's just like something out of a novel. You're practically legends at this point. I'm a bit jealous, actually. I'd love to wander the land in search of adventure like one of those knights you read about in stories. Seems like a really fun life. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping at least. Anyway, We've got some prep work to wrap up, right? My orders from the acting grandmaster are to support your business in any way that I can. If there's anything you need, just let me know. You're in luck. I just got a new batch of provisions. Please, Hey, what's up?
It's been a while.
Whoa, Beto and Eula!
Well, we haven't known each other long, but we hit it off.
I met Captain Beto at Dornman Port. She was here in Mondstadt to buy some supplies, and I offered to accompany her around the area.
Wow, Eula taking the initiative and making friends? Did Paimon hear that right?
Given that the two of us just met, I wouldn't go so far as to call us friends just yet. I was just being hospitable, as is expected of a knight.
Huh? Oh, I thought we were getting along pretty well. You're telling me you were just being polite?
Oh, no, I didn't mean it like that. I just thought that after my blunder earlier, you probably wouldn't want to be my friend.
Come on, it was just a little misunderstanding, that's all. You're still beating yourself up about that? Honestly, I'd forgotten all about it.
Misunderstanding? What happened?
Well, a few days ago, after docking at Dornman Port, I thought I'd treat the crew to some time at the tavern to blow off some steam. While we were there, an argument broke out between a couple of drunk guys. Things looked like they were about to get physical, so I intervened to try and break it up. I tried talking to them, but they were in the mood for a fight, and my words fell on deaf ears. So I had to resort to, a more... Eula was patrolling the area while all this was going down, and when she walked in... Oh, it wasn't a pretty sight.
I should probably take it from here. Recently, we've intercepted a string of attempts to smuggle goods through Dornman Port. On my rounds that day, I noticed a group of people I'd never seen before. Captain Beto said she didn't have the entry permit on her person and told me to check with the port authorities myself. I insisted that she should accompany me there and, well, you can see how things could get heated in a situation like that.
Hey, you were just doing your duty. It was my fault, really. I should have watched my tone, but I'd had a few too many, and... Anyway, it all worked out in the end. I took Eula back to my ship, showed her my documents, and that was that. Misunderstanding resolved. I felt bad, though, so I told her I'd treat her to a drink when we got back to the tavern. Once we got to talking, we really hit it off. We sat there chatting until the tavern was about to close.
Captain Beto mentioned that she wanted to have a look around the city the next day. I was also planning to head back to headquarters to submit some paperwork, so we decided to go together.
I meant to say earlier, drop the captain and just call me Beto. There's no need for formalities between friends.
Oh, yes, of course. Pardon me for being so formal. Anyway, as for why we're here, I heard about your shop when I got back to headquarters, and after discussing it with Beto, we decided to stop by and say hello.
Oh, that's right. Plus, I'm curious to see what the deal is with these Mondstadt could do. Although, I don't have any health issues, and my ship's already stocked with everything I could need. Let me think. Oh,
Are you having trouble sleeping?
no, not me. The minute my head hits the pillow, it's like... It's just that, I have this friend. She doesn't lack for anything, and she eats right and drinks right, but she just doesn't sleep well.
Wait, this friend you're talking about...
Yep. She's no stranger to rare and precious treasures, but
All right, we'll get started on that order for you right away.
Great! Thanks for...
Huh. Looks like potion making is a pretty time-consuming and...
Why don't I show you?
All right.
I'll keep this close.
We're back! Hila took me for a stroll around Starfell Lake. The scenery is amazing, especially from up in the hills.
I'm glad you liked it. I was worried I might have bored you with all the aimless wandering.
Oh, not at all. So, how's that potion coming, Dra? Ah, no worry. How's the potion making going? Hope you didn't run into... take